Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi. Just two guys talking sports and stuff. Ray and Rodney, or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, welcome to the R&R Show.
Okay. Hey man. Hey man, I ain't heard one of them flows in a while, man. Let me hear one of them flows. Woo, man.
It's me and Ray coming back. Just to say, who is SWAC? It ain't me. It ain't him. We know it's DR, but he did that down. That's what's all I do weekend. Who ain't SWAC? Who ain't black? Who ain't white? Who ain't green? It's football season. Who your team?
Yeah.
Yo!
Oh boy. I love it.
When I pick this beat today, I marched around the room so fast. It's too good.
What up, Tony? Tony, I'm in the house. Tony.
You ain't got no picture, bro.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me, though? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Keep on talking. Well, keep on talking. I'm going to be back in here. Hold on 1 second. Keep on talking. You ain't SWAC.
You ain't SWAC. Be on SWAC. Yes, sir. Hey, come on, bro. While you were playing, come on, get it started, my brother. Come on, get it started.
All right, man. Let me go to my settings right quick. I don't know what happened.
There you go. Hey, Petty, I ain't claiming to be a rapper. I just claim to be him.
Bleed that slick. All right. I'm gonna be back up in here. Y'all see my ugly face? Yeah.
Yes,
That's all right. I might be ugly, but y'all SWAC.
Come on with your intro.
We like to, first of all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for welcoming us into your homes. Thank y'all for sharing, liking, following us on YouTube, Me Too, We Too, all the way to Test Tube, Prelude. And if you know somebody who ain't doing the same thing, I just busted my shorts. If y'all know somebody who ain't doing the same, make sure you tell them to tell their mom and them to tell their mom and them to tell their mom and them, and who else?
Oh, he ain't SWAC.
Cause he ain't SWAC. This is the R&R Show. I am Ray.
I am Rodney.
Hold on. Let me rephrase that. I am Ray, 2-time COVID catcher. I'm in the house, locked up, isolated, COVID, 2 times. Take that. What's going on, Riley? What's going on, Tony? Willie Petty? What it do?
I'm telling y'all, look, y'all was this close to having a co-host today. This close.
And yeah, let's talk about that. So I meant to get you that before. I meant to get you about that before the show started. But since you brought it up right now, let's bring it up right now. So, what up, Chant? So, I get a text message asking me, "Are we gonna do a show tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." He's like, "If you ain't gonna be able to do it, whatever, I can get a guest to come on the show." So, me feeling some type of way about it, I'm like, if y'all know me, y'all know what I said in my head. And so I just told him, "No, we good, dude. I'm Eddie Kane Jr. Ain't no replacing me. Don't you forget that. Don't you ever."
I seriously thought about it.
Hey, look here. Let me tell you. Hey, look here. Let me tell you something. You say it ain't no replacement. See, replacements start off as stand-ins, as guests, and then the next thing you know, No, you don't need a replacement. You don't need no stand-in. You don't need no guest. It's Ray of the R&R show. It ain't gonna change.
Let me tell you why.
No, my man's game ain't SWAC.
Look.
It ain't.
Look, let me tell you why I asked you this. Because when I talked to you yesterday, bro, I could have sworn you had one foot in. And I knew when you said, man, I'm going to go ahead and lay it down. I knew you were waking up. That was like at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I said, I knew he was going to get up about 7. So I ain't going to put you through no exhaustion doing this show because we're going to get crunk today. We're going to roll one. I'm telling you, it's going to be, bro, we're going to start out. We're going to hit something in the room.
Shoot, 7 o'clock yesterday. 7 o'clock yesterday, I was just coming from the doctor's office.
Oh, look. Boy, you sounded bad. Like you sounded bad.
I felt bad. But to God be the glory. God is SWAC. He brought me back on the other side. Thank you. Y'all better praise him up in here. God is SWAC.
Who is SWAC?
And y'all know where we're going with this. First topic. Let's go with it.
Hey, hey, this right here, he got to have his own introduction, bro. I'm telling you, he got to have his own introduction. The sound might not be the best, but he got to have his own introduction. Because this right here, bro.
Hey, everybody hit the share button. I need y'all to hit the share button right now. Everybody. Swipe. All 4 of y'all.
Swipe. If I ain't swipe. Who is swipe? Baby, who is swipe? Who is swipe? Oh, man. I wake up motivated.
That man say he wake up motivated.
I wake up motivated. I wake up trying to bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody to the next level. I got time today. Woo! I got time.
Larry said he got time today.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that you do not do. First of all,
hold on. Before you get over into the stories, set it up.
I'm so excited. Check this out.
Set it up.
Deion and the Jackson State Tigers have been doing some good things. If you want to go back to the history of it, last year, I forget who it was, scheduled Jackson State as their homecoming game. Now, we all know football. We all know sports, high school through now. The team that's on homecoming is a guaranteed win. That's what you're supposed to beat the brakes off of because it's homecoming. Everybody's supposed to have a good time. Like we did Arkansas this past week. What we going about? But
do what?
Like we did Arkansas this past week. So last year, Deion told us, don't put us on the schedule. We not that team no more. We are not a halftime team anymore. We coming to play. And lo and behold, Alabama State says, hey, we got a schedule coming out. We're going to make Jackson State our homecoming. And of course, that started for me. Deion felt some kind of way. And I don't blame him.
I don't either.
Get to game, week of the game. It's a whole bunch of jibber jabber and talking going from the ASU side. Because if you go out there and look at Deion stuff, he's telling the board, don't worry about it. Don't talk. Just go out there and work. Just show them what you do. Don't worry about it. We're going to do what we normally do. We're going to go into the stadium. We're going to play our game. We're going to play to double zeros. And then we're going to go to the house. That's it. Alabama State, they talked a whole bunch of trash last week. I don't know why people realize that.
Can I interject? Not only that, they also wouldn't give them no parking passes, wouldn't give them no tickets for their fans for the game. They made it hard for them to get to the stadium, which cut into their prep time. They did everything they could to throw stumbling blocks in the way.
Right. So, coming to the game, Jackson State going dominate. They play good game. They play a good ball game. They winning 26-13, I think it was. And Jackson State said, hey, come on out, Shakur Sanders, Deion's Heisman contender son at quarterback. Come on out. We're going to put this guy in. And so this guy go in like the score 0-0. He go in throwing balls, throwing hits, stop and go. He's still playing. It was 40 seconds left. So at the end of the game, Coach Eddie Robinson, when he didn't like it, got upset, went to shake hands, and Dion went in, good, try to get a little bro hug. Old boy said, put a hand in chest. Dion said, get your hand off me. What's wrong with you, man? What the problem is? And then Dion like, oh, you gonna be like that? Oh, okay, then cool. So Robinson went to his press conference, told Dion he wasn't SWAC. That guy over there SWAC. That guy over there might be SWAC, but Dion ain't SWAC. He doing great things, which is what confused me about the press conference. You praise Dion, but then you mad at how you lost the game. It didn't make no sense. Plus, good point, Riley. As you was blitzing at the end of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna get to the X's and O's of the game.
Like, come on. So, it was a bad look for him because he called out a man for doing his job, and then you get mad because you get beat. So I don't get, if you are blitzing and they still running plays, y'all still playing football. If nobody said, hey, bro, we're going to take this victory formation to be through, then you play the double zeros. Who told us that this year? No, last year. Okay, Joe Cool from the Bengals. He said, man, I've been taught to play to zeros on the clock. And that's what Dion told him. We playing the zeros on the clock. They want to make it hard for us. Guess what? We playing to the end.
It's like what Dion said. If you watch the game, you would have seen it. Yes, it came to the part where you expect, Jackson State being up like they were to just hand the ball off to just to chew clock. But if you look at the clock, it's a lot of game left. So, like I said, they got 11 men in the box, and they blitzing because they know we're gonna run. So when he stuck old buddy just started airing it out. And I agree with Dion. What Dion said, you want me to set my running back up for the kill because y'all blitzing and whatnot. What kind of football is it? He's like, so it's like this right here. So you're not supposed to score. Y'all score on us, but we ain't supposed to score because y'all losing. You know what? Steve Spurrier said it right when he was coaching in Florida, and they were just blowing folks out left and right, and they were still airing that thing out, even when they was winning 144-3 with 120 left in the fourth quarter. His thing is, y'all got a problem with me blowing y'all out? Stop it. But I have no problem with it.
Now, really brings up a point, and I'm gonna hit the two sides of this point. Dion has to understand that PWI has black students versus black students faces all the time.
What's PWI?
Predominantly white institution.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the teams that get paid, that pay you to come and beat you. They face this all the time. I understand that. I got that. Nobody wants to see it in that particular time. But at the same time, when you did what you done all week and you took what I told them last year and you made a point to say we putting them on for homecoming, and then you get to the game and you play the game that way. Dion had in his mind, hey, we just gonna run about you clock. But you trying to get his running back killed. I'm not about that either. So let's play some football. At this point, he disrespected. He started disrespecting when he announced it for homecoming after Dion said that last year. That was disrespectful, especially since that team went to their championship game and they came in second in the conference in the championship game. So why are you putting this team on that stage to try to say y'all ain't what y'all are? And then when they show you what they are, and then you get mad. I don't get that part. Like, you can't get mad. You boil the egg. You can't get mad if you burn them up. You control that part. You got to deal with what come out of it. So go ahead and do what you got to do. But go to the end and say, hey, man, I don't want to talk about it, and then go home. But you to go up there and berate that man after you and praise him at the same time, which is kind of weird. It is a bad sport. It just didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Man, all it is, he got his butt whooped. He's a sore loser, and he can't take it. I mean, if you can't take a butt whooping like this in your profession, in this profession, you can't accept your butt whooping. Hey, man, you need to find you another profession. Get out the game. You're going to get your butt whooped sometime. Even when you do crazy things and throwing stumbling blocks in the other team's way to prevent them from succeeding. And back to the Deion, have to understand this is what predominantly white institution. Deion spoke out on that at the beginning of the season, and he said that's something that should stop. He said he ain't gonna feed his team to the wolves like that. No, he's not gonna do that.
It don't make sense.
He spoke out against that.
The bigger issue that people are going against each other about this. Now, I don't think that's the biggest issue, Riley. I think that's just sportsmanship. That's gamemanship right there.
At the end of the day,
about this all day. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate Ray because he thinks Deion shouldn't have did this, and I think Deion should have did it. That's a big. This is about sports. Now, if this was total disrespect, and they start going in about the school conditions, about the education, about all that, then that's different. But this is just football, and people want to make it bigger than football, but it's football. And you got to realize that when you got somebody that is got a name that is making something, and people throwing shots at him, he got to show why you don't do that.
Exactly, and that's something I was going to say. Something close to that. We know Deion Sanders is a big brand, one of the biggest, if not the biggest brand that NFL football have ever seen. And you know, the bigger the brand, the bigger the person, the bigger the haters. You're gonna have more haters. A lot of people don't want to see Deion succeed as well as he's doing. They may come out and say the correct thing. There, I'm glad to see what he's doing with HBCUs and this, that, and the third, or whatnot. But there's a lot of heat and hate, I guess you could say, because look what he did to this program, how he changed this program all the way around. Look at the recruits that he's getting, and look at the results that he's putting on the field. Therefore, you're going to have some of your coaching comrades to hate on you, and they're not going to like it.
You know, one of the biggest lines that he said in that whole thing that was a dig, that was like shady, was, hey, you know, I hope you're here next year so I can do this. And anyway, I hope you don't go off leads and go to a Power 5 and do this.
Yeah, I saw how he threw that out there.
That was a dig, I didn't like that. It's just like, bro, come on, man, this dude doing all this stuff for not only for Jackson State, but for
HBCU period.
And you want to go out there and hate on that kind of way? It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look.
He just continued to make himself look bad, all because he was butthurt about taking a butt whooping. That's what it was all about. All this trash, all these things that were done pregame, and come on, get out.
I mean, you know, if you're gonna talk trash, you got to be able to take what comes with it. So,
well, in the end, y'all ain't SWAC. Y'all ain't SWAC.
Y'all ain't SWAC. Hey, check it out. We finna. Hey man, look. I see one like everybody like and then share the show, please. So, because we finna go to another segment. And I need y'all on this. NFL surprises and disappointments, baby. Surprises and disappointments. I want to know who right now is your biggest disappointment.
My biggest disappointment right now.
Right now.
I'm talking about clear cut. It's the Las Vegas Raiders, man. They really disappointing me right now. They are really disappointing me right now. They could easily be 4-1 right now. They do not know how to finish a game. I don't know what it is. They got everything that they need. I mean, we can talk about the Devontae Adams. We can talk about Jacobs running the ball. We can go to the defensive side, man. The acquisitions they made on defense and whatnot. For some reason, they cannot close games.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one, but.
And they are really letting me down. I know that there's a lot of season left. I know it's a lot of the season left. I know this, and I'm hoping that they turn this thing around. But that was one of the teams that I was looking forward to, especially when they got Devontae Adams on that squad. Man, they just really letting me down right now. They really letting me down.
Yeah, that's a big one because and the thing about it. It's on both sides. Like last night, they came out the box balling.
17-0. 17-0.
They just folded up. We got a league. We called them a kind of deal, and they just folded up. Now, I'm not taking nothing from Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs at all.
Because you knew he was going to make a run. You knew
that. Do something. But at the same time, it's like they got up and they got comfortable. And they done it a couple times this year. Like, bro, come on, man. Y'all can do this.
Yes, you can't do that. And you cannot do that.
I'm not hoping for them to beat the Chiefs. I just want to see them do better than what they did.
I will.
They folded They folded. Now. Riley, I was going to get to that. Now, Riley said that, not that one, this one. He said the Packers are not a good team right now. I agree, but that's not.
They're not a they're not a good team to you, and that's your disappointment simply because could you be a Packer fan?
From Columbus, Mississippi, said the Chargers for him. Look, let me tell you who my biggest is, and it's one of my biggest because I just genuinely thought they would be better.
The Cowboys.
No. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. My biggest is Pittsburgh. Just for the
I'm listening.
Now, for every year I have watched Tomlin, he is right the ship every time it has went in the wrong direction. And granted, this is just 5 games into the season. 5 games into the season. And I understand that. I do understand that. So don't come, no, game it over. Whatever. What I'm seeing out of the Steelers, offensively and defensively, it's atrocious, bro. It's scary. Anytime you are 14-point underdog, and if you're not disappointed, go kill yourself. Because that ain't right.
Let me ask you something.
That is wrong. That is wrong. And I know that the quarterback situation was not the best. But the quarterback ain't playing defense. And I know they lost one of their stars, but he ain't the only one.
Well, it sounds like the quarterback need to be playing defense. Somebody ain't playing defense. He ain't playing offense. Ain't nobody playing offense right now. Maybe they need to try defense.
Well, that team is the one for me that just like, man, like I was expecting.
Tell me something. Tell me this, because I know we expected something out of the Chargers. I know we expected something out of the Raiders. We expected I respect Green Bay need to be doing better than what they're doing, but when you take away the main man, so I'm kind of iffy on that. But what exactly were you expecting from the Steelers coming into this season? I mean, they lost.
To be honest, I'm going with the coaching pedigree over anything else. The man can clear out, flat out coach. Now he might go win next.
Yes, he can. But at the same time, Rodney, the coaches do not play. The coaches do not play.
But right now, today, this is my biggest disappointment. I didn't expect. Nobody expected the Steelers to be 1-4. You did not expect the Steelers to be 1-4.
Dude, I'm not surprised. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm serious. Let's go back to something. Let me go back to something. I need to go back and check something. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm listening. Where they at?
Wow. If they was 2-3.
Yeah. They sitting right where I thought they would be right now.
I could put them at the bottom too. But at the same time, I didn't expect them to be 1-4. I mean, seriously, 1-4? No. I didn't expect them to be 1-4. Now, somebody said, you got Charles. Now, this is one thing that got me though real quick. There's a major shift in the NFL. What I call a major shift, I wouldn't say it's a major shift. I just think the playing field has been a bit more level this year than some other years.
That's what it is.
I would say that, I'm going to say a lot of people figured out. I just think the competition is better. It's teams out there you can't go to and say, they're dog, they crap. There's a lot of teams you can't do that with right now. So you got to look at it and be like, whoa, this team right here isn't what I thought. I thought they'd be better. But going off of that, let's go to them dogs. Who is the biggest? Well, we're going to say, I ain't going to say surprise. I can say surprise or where they should be or where you thought they would be right now. Because my biggest surprise, well, that's a hard one too, though. And I don't even call that a surprise because that's why I picked them. I picked them too. So I'm looking at the records and stuff on the phone, and I'm looking at Minnesota. Would I consider them a surprise? No, because I picked them to win the division. They're 4-1.
Yeah.
Would I consider Philadelphia to be a surprise? They're looking good, but they're not. That's just why I picked them. Riley, no, Tony said the Falcons is his biggest surprise. Nah. They're
I'm
2
kind
and
of
3.
yeah, but look how they've been playing. They're not just a 2 and they're not just a bad looking 2 and 3. They have been playing pretty good ball, man.
They're pretty good.
They've been in just about they've been in all their games.
They have. They could hold lead, but they have been in all the games. That's the biggest thing. Now, if I gotta go to surprise, and I can't go, I seriously can't go to the when I say surprise, I mean the good side. I couldn't do this if it was unless we were seeing something happen. And right now, I'm gonna honestly be and say this that Dallas has surprised me.
Dang, you took mine. That's who I was gonna say. That's who I was gonna say. Dallas really surprised me.
Now, Ryder, the Eagles not so much.
The Eagles did not surprise me.
That's what I thought they was gonna be. But Dallas being 4-1 with the situation they had with their quarterback being out, the key to anything in football is defense. Dallas defense is a monster right now. They got some spots. They got some spots still, but their defense is playing pretty much lights out. That's the only thing keeping them in the game. Somebody said, Cooper Rush ain't lost the game. Shut up. He only threw for 101 yards the other day. He ain't do nothing the other day.
That's one thing that I'm tired of hearing about the Cooper Rush. Do you bring Dak back and this, that, and the third? Dude, look at the plays that they calling for Cooper Rush. They're dumbing down the offense. All Cooper Rush have to do is keep the car in the road and do not wreck, and let the defense do what the defense does. And that's what's been going on. Cooper Rush ain't just been lighting it up, man. But because Dak being out, I figured that they wouldn't be sitting at 4-1 at the moment. I really didn't think that.
That's true. Now, another surprise that I can't do that to them. Now I tell you who surprised me a little bit. And
The Jets surprised me.
The Jets are doing it.
And I really want to see the Jets do well.
I do too. I wouldn't mind them coming in second, but they in a loaded division too. Buffalo, the Jets, and Miami. When Tua finally comes back, if Miami can get back on that road, that's going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
That's going to be scary. So that right there, man, that was enough to like, them few teams we named. Now I'm looking at AFC North, and I'm a little disappointed in Cincinnati. They got out to a really slow start.
Oh, they really did.
A really slow start. But they I think they're coming around. I'm thinking they're coming around a little bit. They'll be all right.
I hope they are.
Now, somebody else that I thought would have been a little better now is the Colts. I didn't think Matt Ryan was gonna go up there stinking up as bad as he is.
Yeah, that's a big time disappointment also.
I was looking for something out of that. And I know they had some injuries in running back a couple games. But before that, Matt Ryan's playing like garbage. Matt Ryan's cussing himself out. Cussing himself out. Now, somebody put this up.
I was hoping you went back to that.
The floor is yours, my friend.
You are not lying. Dude. I was like, take all the starters out. And then when Robbie Gould hurt his knee on that kick return, I was like, oh my God, it's happening. Bosa went down. Ward had just come back. He broke his hand. He had to have surgery today. Yes. Our other corner, Moses, he tore his ACL. Season ending. Oh my goodness. So Bosa, he aggravated his groin, and we already know how groins go. The only thing that can help those, right? The only thing that can help those is rest. So man, it's just crazy right now. It's crazy right now. So yeah, I agree. We 3 injuries away from being just like them. But notice everything that I call is on the defense side of the ball. I hope the Niners stay injured through Monday of next week. It don't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter. Trust me. It won't matter. But anyway,
I got one for quick.
we got replacements. We got pretty good replacements on the defensive side of the ball. As long as everybody stay healthy offensively, we good.
I got one for you. What you think?
It's not the Ravens D, it's the Ravens defensive backs. They cannot stop the pass to save their lives. The everything from the linebackers to forward to the linemen are pretty decent. They're cool. But those defensive back quarterbacks and safeties, oh my God, they're atrocious.
I would tell you this. They look like they don't trust each other yet.
They look like they ain't never played football.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they don't look for, they looking for help as opposed to playing what they supposed to be playing. Like the game with the Dolphins. They looking to see who doing what as opposed to watching their man and playing the defense. That same thing happened the game after that. They didn't have a lead going to that game and they ended up losing. And it wouldn't, like you said, the front four, the front seven, that was good. It's the back four. They weren't doing their thing.
They could have very well lost this last game.
True. It's scary. It's scary, but they got to get something going on back there because it's not helping Lamar Jackson's season. It really ain't. Now, since we didn't want to say you got to rise up, we're going to flip it a little bit and say, what's wrong with how they taking them down? I need to know what's wrong with this. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, the Tampa Bay Bucks played the Atlanta Falcons. It was 3 minutes and change left in the game. They had Brady. Atlanta was had the momentum doing their thing. Came in for a sack on Brady. This dude took Brady by the waist, fell to the ground, and rolled over. They threw a flag. I thought the flag was going to be unsportsmanlike conduct because Tom Brady was kicking at folks. Because he kicked at this dude. No, they called roughing the passer. And it's just like, so how is he supposed to tackle him? It looked rough, but it was a clean tackle. I didn't get it. Come to last night, cards in the pocket. Who was it that made the tackle? Was it Jones? Anyway, Kansas City lineman.
It was Chris Jones.
Chris Jones came up and actually came from behind him, which is very impressive because he had to step up.
What's up, little Ralphie?
Ralphie here. So when he rolled around and come up on him, he just basically grabbed the dude from the back. Actually, he grabbed the ball.
That's what he did.
He grabbed the ball and fell forward. And when he fell forward, he actually braced himself and falling on him.
Yes, he did.
They threw a flag. Now, I'll tell you this. You sent a text message last night that said you heard D, a loyal Kansas City fan, from all the way from Texas screaming and cussing. I didn't have to do that. My wife was sitting right on the other side of the couch. She said, what the hell? What is going on? What are they doing? This makes no sense. I want to see it. I don't want you to sit here and break it down for me. It was a great play because he got up with the ball and he was just like, well, I'm done. Like, I did my job. I know I'm down. Let's go. Offense, get on the field. And then he looked around with the flag on the ground. I heard you on the radio show. Dude said, do you think they need to put instant replay? I'm like, no, they don't. What they need to do is call all the referees in the room. Hey, y'all got to let them play at some point. We know what's egregious. We know what's bad. We know what late hits look like. We know what hits to the head look like. Them two examples, that was just football. Let them play football, and when it gets ignorant, that's when you throw the flag. We tell you not to call it. We tell you when to call it. That's what they need to do, and that's not how they doing it. Because we seen something that's been questionable, But those two right there were definitely not worth the pass.
See, this is the thing, Rodney. A lot of people want to go back to the situation with Tua and saying that's what got the referees interference to protect the quarterback and all this kind of stuff, and this, that, and the third. I want to go back a little further than that. There's one common denominator in these quarterback rule changes, and it is Tom Brady. You can go with the tuck rule. You can go with the hitting quarterbacks low. Come on, this guy to have had more rule changes for the quarterback position than anybody. I'm talking about. I mean, really. I mean, I'm like Stephen A. I mean, the quarterback should get a flag put on them, and you just when you pull the flag off of them, they still got the ball. It's understood that it's a sack because apparently you don't hit them in practice. It's starting to be like you can't even hit them in a football game, and it's getting really ridiculous. They need to come up with something. Hey, look, I'm all for the instant replay. I am, because this crap right here, is killing football. It's killing football. It's bad enough that you got rules for wide receivers and things like defenseless player and receivers and all this kind of stuff. I saw a quarterback turned himself into a runner, struck out running, and went head first as if he was a running back. Defender came and lit him up. Guess who the flag was on?
Defender.
It was on the defender player, calling him the defensive player. He's a running back. I mean, come on. I mean, it's getting ridiculous, man. It's just getting ridiculous. They need to do something.
The thing about the player help is all understood. Like, we understand that part. But at the same time, and I'm going to play devil's advocate, UFC, you understood you're going to get hit in the face. Boxing, you understand you're going to get hit in the face. You're going to get hit in the head. UFC, you don't understand that you're going to get taken down to the ground roughly, and they fighting you. It's football. It ain't flag football. It's rock 'em, sock 'em, hit you, knock you out, knock you down football. And if they doing it correctly, what's the problem? It's not a problem. Nah. Let me hit you with something real quick, Tony.
All right. Go ahead. I saw that.
Let me tell you what. Do you remember when Matt Castle had to come in and play football for Tom Brady when he was in New England? He was running to the sideline. He was trying to run down. He was trying to get an extra few yards. And I forget who they were playing. Oakwood came and took him out of the knees. That's when it all started. Because Tom Brady had to lead for the whole season. And Matt Castle came in and got their contract off a bunch of junk. And this started with Carl Brown. It started with Brady.
It started with Brady.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the same.
Carson Palmer did get jacked up, but he was just Carson Palmer. He wasn't no Tom Brady.
I think the same dude that hit Palmer was the same dude that hit Brady. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the same dude. Because the dude had like a tail. I think it was. And it was crazy. I'm like, hold up. What dude just hit? I think he took out like 3 quarterbacks in his career. And it was all. So now,
that I don't know.
I gotta find it. It was crazy. Now look, we finna go and get this real quick and wrap this thing up. It's time for the pick'em, baby. Hey, look, we've been on the road. Week 3. Let me tell you what happened on week 3. I picked the Ravens.
Hold up, stop. Somebody need to be recognized.
Oh, she came on in. Hey, good. Hey, wait. Let me tell you. She was in Facebook jail for one time. But let me tell you, and it went for customer stealers out.
What? What?
We ain't got the side on the baby. They ain't got no battery in the car. No way. Look, bro, we been. Yeah, y'all might end up 500 with y'all coach because he's a great coach. I'm gonna give him that much. Right. He's playing for nothing right now. So look, we finna go to these picks from week 3. From week 3, we give y'all picks every week, and we finna go to these picks. So first pick, I had the Ravens. I forget who they played. I ain't finna go through all that. The Ravens won. I was right. Ray had the Bucks. Ray lost. Now, we had the bonus game.
Hold on, man. How you gonna say who won and who lost, and you ain't even saying who they played? I need some validation.
Let me give it to you.
I need validation. I'm sorry.
Let me give it to you. Week 3, the Ravens played the Patriots. They won 37-26. That's the one I picked.
That was an easy game to pick.
It was, but they shouldn't have had them in that position either, though. But now we have the Bucks and the Packers. You picked the Bucks.
Yeah.
They lost.
Okay.
Now, the bonus game was the Bills and the Dolphins. I had the Bills, Ray had the Dolphins, and the Dolphins won. With a concession.
But they won. But they won.
In the game. They cheated. He was around punch drunk, and they still let it play.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now we're going to get to this next pick'em of the week, our guarantee series. Actually, we're doing pretty good on the season, man. We actually tied up. We both got 4 wins and 1 loss.
Hey Tony, hey Tony, how we doing with my pick'ems? I'll pick 'em. Me and Tony got a little thing going. Who up in there? All right, go ahead.
All right, let's come up on week 6. Week 6, I have the Cowboys and the Eagles. I know everybody's like, oh, we know who you picking. We know who you picking. Wrong. I don't think the Cowboys going to have enough offensively to win this game. They got Eagles at 5. I ain't going to say it's going to be 5. So pick the Eagles straight up for the win against the Cowboys this week.
And I agree with you for that very reason. I feel like that the lack of points on offense is going to come back to bite them in the butt in this one right here. Their defense is going to show up as always, but I feel like the Philadelphia defense is good enough to contain, what the
right offense right now.
Yeah.
Who you got on your picks?
I have the Bills and the Chiefs.
Silent. Bills and the Chiefs.
I got Bills and the Chiefs. I mean, this is a rematch from the playoff game last year. Man, this is gonna be a burner. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with. Oh gosh, man, it's so hard. Hey, man, you know what? Forget this. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
All right, now. Put some bread on it. Put some skin on the game, D. Put some skin on the game. Come on.
Skin on there.
You better get some 14 underdog still. Who you got, D?
I tell you what, Tony. We can make that Dallas game, one of the pick'ems if you so confident with Dallas. Hey, make it one. I go one more up on you.
All right. Now check this out. Our bonus game. We ain't talking about NFL. No.
Tony finna love this one.
We going Alabama versus Tennessee. Who you got, Ray?
Good old Rocky Top. Woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee. At home. Rocky Top always be. Hold on. Home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Now let me tell you what's crazy.
In a close one.
I picked Tennessee too. Even though Alabama should get Bryce Young back, I picked Tennessee too. Because Alabama was exposed on both sides this past weekend. And I think Tennessee is just got enough to do what they're supposed to do to get this win. I'm picking Tennessee. So I'm with you on that one.
Tennessee has finally come along.
Yep.
This is the Tennessee team that I've been looking for the past 2 to 3 years. They're finally here. This is the team that I've been waiting on. So finally,
Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I gotta comment on this.
Hold up, Tony. You all right? You all right?
Don't do that. You can find a laugh while I cry, baby. It's just October. When the December comes, we in the same boat. Then I'm gonna laugh. Right now, I'm just laughing with you. To be honest, I know how my team do. We got to see what happens on down the line. I'm laughing with you right now. It hurts to laugh with you, but I'm laughing with you.
Well, I'm laughing at you because you ain't SWAC. You ain't SWAC, D. You ain't SWAC.
I tell you,
I'm SWAC.
We out.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning to the R&R Show.
Am I right?
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Catch y'all next go round.
Hey, I want to see this boy Gilly run down the sideline and spike that ball.
Boy, I wish I could do my high knees march right now.
When you get your leg up, you gonna say.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Y'all hold it down.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be good.